Double whammy at Sheffield United. Veteran skipper admits it's the end of the road for him at the club and jumps ship to a rival, while our young international centre-half seals his big move in. Radical shakeups at the back for the Blades. Happening right now. Stick with me. In a minute, I'll spill the lot. Right, folks. We've just had one of the realest confessions I've ever seen from a Sheffield United player, and I can't keep it to myself. Jack Robinson, our 32-year-old centre-back who's worn the Blades shirt for 5.5 years, has finally come out and dropped a bombshell that's proper hit me. Just comes out and says, I feel like I've done all I can with Sheffield United. Can you even get your head around that? Let me ask you, when was the last time you saw a player be that straight about leaving? This kind of brutal honesty is rare in modern football, but it also makes you wonder about where the club is right now that Robinson hasn't sneaked off. The lad celebrated his 32nd birthday by signing for Birmingham City, our direct rivals, in the Championship. And get this, he had 3 clubs in for him: Birmingham, Watford and Wrexham, all proper last minute on deadline day. But here's what strikes me. Birmingham played a blinder. Chris Davies, the Blues gaffer, put a 2-year deal on the table, exactly the job security Robinson was after. While at United, his contract was up next summer. Do you reckon the board should have tied him down sooner? For me, Robinson's always been a proper warrior. He's racked up over 160 games for the Blades since he came from Forest back in January 2020. He was the last man standing from that legendary side that finished 9th in the Premier League under Chris Wilder. And here's a belter for you. Robinson's captained us under 3 different managers. That's no fluke, mate. That's leadership, proper respect in the dressing room, and total commitment to the cause. So why did he feel he'd hit his limit? He said it himself. It was all about finding the right team for him. Basically, Robinson didn't see United as the place to kick on anymore. Hurts, but that's the cold, hard truth of football. He was dead up front about the move. When I heard Birmingham were keen, I thought, yeah, could see myself there. So you can tell his head was already out the door. His time at Bramall Lane really was done. He was crystal clear on why Birmingham, the Championship's a slog, getting out of it's brutal. And any little thing I do in the coming months to help. That's what I'm aiming for. That stings, doesn't it? He spent 5.5 years learning all United's ins and outs, knows every strength and weakness, and now he'll be passing all that on to a direct rival, helping them go for promotion. But honestly, Robinson did give everything for the club. Proper professional, never kicked off, always left it all on the pitch. Even when we went down from the Premier League, he was one of a handful who fought to the bitter end. And talk about fate. Robinson's last big moment was against Birmingham in the Cup last month, when he went in hard on Kyogo Furuhashi. Now he'll be sharing a dressing room with the lad. Here's the sticky question. When your captain says he's given his all, it says a lot. Was the vibe at United not firing up your experienced players anymore? Did the board bottle it with their ambition? Let's get on to his replacement, and what a signing it is. Mark McGuinness, just 24, has made a permanent move from Luton Town to fill the Robinson-shaped hole. Now Conor McGuinness isn't any old defender, made 44 appearances for Luton last season, bagged 3 goals as a centre-half, and even got a first call-up for the Republic of Ireland, making his debut against England at Wembley. That takes some bottle for a young lad. Matt Bloomfield, the Luton boss, praised him as a top bloke, bigged up the integrity he showed through the transfer, even with other clubs sniffing about. Says a lot about the character we're bringing in at Bramall Lane. What's exciting is McGuinness is the start of a whole new way of thinking for United. At 24, he's right at the perfect age for a centre-back, young, but not soft round the edges. If he's got into the Ireland squad playing for Luton, think what he could do here with all the backing. Bloomfield said it straight. We're gutted he's gone, but this is a massive step for him, and we wish him all the best. When your gaffer's that gutted to lose a centre-back, you know how much he brought to the team. McGuinness has already played 7 times for Luton this term, so match fit and ready to go. No slow settling in period. That's huge, as he can hit the ground running. The big question, is this new direction risky? Swapping proven experience for potential always is. Robinson had that old school leadership you need when it's squeaky bum time. Will McGuinness step in and own that straight away? I reckon it comes down to how sharp the club's been with these signings. They didn't wait around, brought in McGuinness and also Ben Mee, another seasoned center back. That shows joined up thinking. What calms me is that the board went for it. Didn't leave it to chance. As soon as Robinson was out, straight away got 2 in. That's proper business. All eyes now are on how fast McGuinness fits in. He knows the championship, but does he get what Sheffield United's all about? Can he live up to what this crowd expects? Can he cope with the pressure of the lane? We'll find out real soon. McGuinness is hungry, got that international badge, wants to prove himself. If he settles, could end up the best signing of the window. But you can't ignore just how symbolic this is. Robinson was literally the final survivor from that magical Premier League side. With him gone, an era's ended for United. McGuinness is the kickoff for a new, younger, hungry era. Now, I want your honest take. Do you reckon Jack Robinson was bang on to admit he'd given his all for United? Or does that smack of not having the bottle to face new challenges here? And what about Mark McGuinness? Are you feeling confident? This young international centre-half can step into the gap left in the heart of our defence. Or have we lost more than we've gained? Which bit of business will shape the rest of the Blades season more? The old head Robinson leaving or the fresh promise of McGuinness? If you're still here, you clearly care about the Blades' future as much as I do. That genuine passion is what makes stuff like this community special. So get involved, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for all the latest on our beloved Sheffield United, and drop a class like to keep me buzzing with these exclusive takes. Together we're proper strong. We're one voice, standing up for red and white. Let's make this the biggest community of Blades fans on YouTube. Catch you next time. And remember, once a Blade, always a Blade.